Well, good evening, folks, men and women. Dave Jorgensen once again, and I've had a pretty good day. What about you? How's your day treating you? I hope it was good. It's a weekend, and we're supposed to be having a good time on the weekend, right? So I'm just hoping this is finding you happy and content. And I was doing some reading a while ago, and about half of the American people say they are very satisfied with their job. 49%. Since 1987 and the Great Recession of '07 and '08 there, that those percentages have gone down to what they are now. They were higher. But about 49% of people say they're very satisfied with their job. 3 out of 10 say they are somewhat satisfied with their job. 9% are somewhat dissatisfied with their job. 6% are very dissatisfied with their job. And there's a 59% of people say that they like their job, and that's from people that make $75,000 or more. 59% of those are they like their job and they're satisfied, and those that make 30,000, between 30,000 and 75,000, there's 45% that say they like their job. You get down to 30K and less, 30,000, then you have 39% that like their job. And there's a lot of things about the jobs. Your job insecurity is much greater than it used to be. People don't feel as secure. They're paying more for benefits and get less benefits with the health and the vacations and all of that stuff. They're getting less and less because the costs have gone up so much for the employers and stuff. And it's just I know when I left the workplace, it was getting bad. When I was driving a log truck, all the other guys were trying to drive my log truck for me, tell me how to drive it. It's dog eat dog anymore. I mean, it's just the workplace is just to me, it's just a poor place to be. Getting tougher and tougher as time goes on, and the job security is so much less. I mean, the people that get laid off, we talked about the disasters and stuff here, the things that happen to people, but the general situation in the workforce is just really not that good. So you have all these people that are very, some are happy, but they're making big money, pretty good money. I would say $75,000 and above is not bad. 30 to 75,000, depending on where you are in that bracket, whether you're okay or not. But that goes down to 45% that are happy there, are satisfied. compared to the 59% of those that make 75,000 or over. But what about the other 40 or 29% on the no, when you say 59%, that leaves 40, about 40%, 41% of people that they're not happy, even with making bigger money. I don't know what about you, but those aren't very good odds. And I look back on my work time, and I enjoyed the ministry, and I extremely enjoyed driving log truck. One minute I was way out in the woods, and then the unpleasant part was in the city. But it was just getting worse and worse all the time, though. Harder and harder to find a job that lasts. Of course, then the timber industry went way down, so the jobs are even way more scarce. And back in the 60s and the early 70s, man, it was a good place to be to find work. Not anymore. You don't find, those places way out there where they depended on the logging. Well, they grow drugs or something else now. They did back then too, but there's fewer people making money out there. They have to go, if you're going to be working for a living, you got to go someplace where the work is, or have a local business. But anyway, the work situation is not that secure anymore. And that's why I think that, these online marketing businesses, and I was reading some information on that too. I was Googling, what the situation is there, and I'll talk about that another time. But it's changing. More and more people would rather work at home from their office than go to someplace else to work, when you can go home and make money right there from your computer. That's what's so good about online marketing, is you don't have to have a high expense business. You just have a laptop and follow the plans. And anyway, more and more people are doing it all the time, especially the younger people. Well, not really that, because there's a high percentage of people my age and above that have turned to online marketing. Now, you would think that would be kind of strange, as old codgers that didn't grow up with chips like these young people. Young people grow up with automatic chips already in their brain. They know how to work them computers from day one. They can outperform me. So the world is changing. We got to keep up with it. And I just invite you to click the button below and get started, with a supplement at least, and then grow it. The sky is the limit. Well, I'll just cut this off here before I get any more time in here, and so you don't have to spend so much time looking at this old ugly face. But anyway, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to talk to you and share with you the things. These things are coming from my heart. I believe. I just plain know that this is an opportunity for anybody to be successful and have their life dreams fulfilled. Click the button below and get started. Bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow.